Do you want to know if I go to the gym?
Yes. People want to know what you do to look so amazing.
Well, I can give you my personal trainer's number if you want.
From Argentina, 332, based on a kind of like a Taylor Swift or Britney Spears type of pop star who has an interview with an unknown man and kind of dealing with what she's dealing with, kind of the trials and tribulations of fame. But there's something deeper in that too. There's sort of a kind of like a catch kind of a reporter, or a reporter who's always looking for some sort of news in the end, like some sort of catch, gotcha kind of questions. And of course, he kind of wins in the end, but because she just has enough, so he kind of beats her down a little bit.
They made you feel for Harmony because she was in this very vulnerable situation. The disembodied voice of the interviewer kind of made him more menacing, perhaps, than he would have been if we'd seen him. So we identified with her and sympathized with her in this situation. It almost reminded me of a boxing match where the boxer you want to win is being badly beat, you're caught on the ropes, and you're hoping you can find a way off. So I very much was on her side, and they made me identify.
No, I like that analogy, kind of like it is a boxing match. It's like when you're dealing with reporters, because they want to have news themselves, right? Go ahead.
I really like the ending because when you show the credits, in retrospect, it was her being beaten down because it was so long and silent. It was beautiful, in my opinion, because she was being bullied in the interview, and the last thing she said was, "Maybe I'll take a break." And to me, the movie just continued into the credits. No sound needed to be had or made, but it was part of the movie.
No, it's a great point, because I just want to pass the mic back, because it's like it's a movie about a musician without any musical credits at the end, right? Like it's kind of interesting, it kind of makes you think.
Well, it was sort of interesting how in the last quote is, that not to listen to the interview, that the music is, about her, but we haven't had any of the music.
I just wanted to say that I think that the movie was trying to show that no matter like how famous you are or how whatever your status is, in the end we're all just human, and we all just need our own time to reflect and find what we're really looking for. And it was a good short film.
Yeah, it is interesting about like the questions that he asks you. Go ahead. Like how much money do you make? Like what do you do with your friends? That kind of like.
We hardly see your family or friends on your social media. Why?
It reminds me of real life media, and like an interviewer, like a representative of the media, looking for the dark side of the people's life, especially like the celebrities, and no respect to their private life, and that's all for me.
Yeah, no, that's sort of what the point of the film is all about. Something interesting that's happening now is that, like Taylor Swift, doesn't matter if you dislike or like her music, but she just released the album like 2 months ago, and she didn't do one interview. She just basically posted it on her social media feed, and she's there. These days, the new generation is just like distancing themselves from the media in general because they're so afraid of like. There used to be great interviews in Rolling Stone. Now they barely do them because celebrities don't want to be interviewed because they're always worried about these journalists. And so here's this person who has a #1 album. She didn't go on any late night show like before. It's sort of like this is kind of a sign of the times where they don't need to do this anymore because they have their own exposure.